Hello and welcome back to John R. Prospecting. Today we're going to go through actually two of the same bags from the same seller. One I purchased I think back in May, and the other one is in November of 23. So let's check them out and see who they're from. Okay, so this bag is the 3-pound Chicken Miners Paydirt from 5/24/23. That's when we bought this. So here's a look at the invoice. We bought 2 bags of the 3-pound Chicken Miners Famous Paydirt. 2 of them was $140, so a total of $140. Shipping was included, so each bag was $70. Each bag, I believe, is supposed to have guaranteed a half a gram of gold in it. So that's why I wrote down 5/24/23. And this one here, we bought last November. Let me get the invoice out. And again, it is still the 3-pound Chicken Miners Paydirt. We're gonna have the bags are different too. So I actually bought one, not realizing that you could actually buy them. So I went back and I made another order, and then I emailed him, hey, can you combine the 3 bags? Because I bought 3 of them. Here's the invoice for one 3-pound Chicken Miners Famous Paydirt. One was $70. And let me turn this around. And here is the order of 2 bags for $140. And he wrote down 3 bags total. John, thanks and have fun. Chicken Miner. And let's see here. As you guys could see, we bought these November 5th of 23 at 10:11 p.m. And the other ones we bought on 5/24/23 at 8:25 a.m. So we're going to go through 2 of these bags. We're going to compare them and see how the material is. Check out the gold in each bag. So this is the bag from May. We're going to go through this one first. Nice dark material. Lots of fine material as well. This bag here is in a much bigger bag. Looks like the same dark material. Looks like a piece of gold almost. We did go through one of these before. It was a lot of fun going through it. A little hard. I mean, it's hard pay dirt, but it's not bad. So we're gonna pour it in a tub and take a look at the material and compare it. All right. So we got 2 different tubs here, and we're gonna add this one to this tub. Probably gonna have to classify it. There is some bigger rocks in here. But here's the material. Yeah, it's got that nice dark look to it. A lot of bigger material in here. So this one is from May 24th of 23. There's the bag. And here's the material. There is some bigger stuff. Like I said, we are going to have to classify this out and see if there's any gold in the big material. I believe these are supposed to have guaranteed a half a gram of gold. And then this is the one from November 5th of 23. Going to take a look at this material now. I know it does look a little bit different. going to be interesting to see how this material looks side by side. I did not... Ooh, that one's got a smell to it. Not a bad smell. It has like a forestry smell to it. Like a dirt smell. You ever smell fresh dirt? That's how this stuff smells. So this stuff looks a little bit darker than the other stuff. As you guys can see the different, oh, maybe not. It's not that bright in here, but this material is much brighter than this material. Kind of looks the same though. It's just a little bit darker. We're going to check the first material for magnetite. Not a whole lot of magnetics in there. Stuff is still almost damp. This material has a little bit bigger magnetics in there. Same amount though. Gonna be a lot of fun going through 6 pounds of pay dirt from Chicken Miners. That's gonna be fun. And I gotta label these, probably I'll label them 52423 and then this one 11523. I'll just put a piece of tape on one of these handles here. So I'm gonna go classify it and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got those bags classified. Let me show you the material. So this one is the 52423. This is the -10 material. A lot of really fine dirt. So that's going to be a lot of fun going through. The material does look just a little bit different. It is not the same. Let me show you the +10 material. So here's the +10. We did find some awesome looking Chicken Miners gold, as you guys could see. 7 pieces of gold. Very cool. We'll check it out. There you go. And like I said, there was a lot of bigger rocks in here. We had to get it out. So now let's check out the material from 11523. This is a little bit darker than this material. Kind of tell somewhat. I did see gold in both the -10 material, and let me show you the +10 material. As you can see, a lot of chunkier, bigger rocks in here. Again, we had to get it out. Now let me show you the gold that I found from this bag, classifying it. So here's the first one. Nice big old picker. Very cool looking. Nice and smooth. Looks like it almost has a hole on that side. Makes a nice noise. Now check this big flake out. Check that out. It looks like it's folded over right here. So it looks like that piece should just fold over. Like leaf gold almost. That is awesome. That is a nice heavy chunk of gold there. I think this might be my biggest piece of Chicken Miners so far. Let's listen to the noise. Very cool. That is awesome. So we are going to keep the material separate between 524 and 23 from 11.5 of 23. The only thing I haven't done yet was I haven't bought any this year, but I may go and buy some after we stop recording here. And I wish I could add it to this. And if I get it before I finish panning all this material out, I'm going to include it in for this year as the first, like I did here when I bought it early last year. So we're going to pan out the -10 material from 5/24/23 first. So let me go get my panning station all ready, and we're going to start panning. So we'll be right back. All right, so we got our panning station all ready. I'm just going to take some of the material. You know what? Let me double check this here, because now that we got it classified, it's all pretty much fine material in here. And we're going to check it for magnetite. Not seeing the hematite like I used to. The hematite would stick to the magnet and then leave little streaks in the material. And I'm not seeing that now. So that's awesome. We do got some magnetics. Again, not a whole lot, but there is some in there. So, all right. So we'll leave that in there and we'll mix it back up. And now let's pour some of the material in the pan here. And we're going to pan it out. We'll go about there, because I know this material is just a little bit hard to pan. Yeah, so look at the water. It's getting really dirty right off the top in the first pan. I may have to go and change this water a few times. And I'm trying to get back out on the river, but this weekend I have to work Saturday, so I could go after work Saturday, but then I only got a couple hours to do anything, and just setting up and taking down takes a couple hours. So we're not going to go out there this weekend. Maybe next weekend, if I'm not working, we'll head out to Cottonwoods or something and go from there. Oh, now we ain't got that much left. Everybody's getting ready to go to the Yuba this week coming up. I was looking to go actually, but for flights, a little bit too expensive for only a couple of days. But I would really love to go to the Yuba and get some Yuba gold. I would make sure I bring some shipping boxes and I would just ship it back to my house, because I'd have to bring quite a bit of stuff with me. And yeah, if I could drive now, that's a different story. But driving from Chicago to California, that would take 2 or 3 days. And yeah, it'd be too much. All right, so let's back pan it and show you guys some Chicken Miner gold. All right, so let me show you the gold in the first pan. Check it out. Let me zoom you guys in. Check it out. Decent amount of gold right there. Very cool. Can't wait to get some more. Looks like there's some wiry gold in there too. Very cool. Let me zoom you guys out. And we're going to suck the gold up in the snuffer bottle. All right. So I'm going to go through this little bit of material one more time. We're going to go pan out some more, and we'll be back. All right, so we got all the -10 material all panned out. Now we're going to pan out the +10. And we do got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in here. I guess I could actually just put these in the pan and we could suck them up. So we got the big pieces. And I am still going to pan that material because I don't know if there's any more gold in there or whatnot. So let me show you guys this gold first. All right. So let me zoom you guys in. There you go. There's the 6 pieces of gold. This little one over here, I think it actually broke because it was a little bit bigger. So, all right, let's zoom you guys back out. And now we're going to suck that gold up in the snuffer bottle. I do hope this gold goes up the snuffer bottle. Well, we're having a little problem with those. Yeah, so that one's not going to go up. Yeah, it just keeps getting stuck on the snuffer bottle. So we're going to have to... Maybe if I put it in like that. There we go. We got it in. Alright. I don't see any more gold in here. So now we're going to pan out the plus 10 material. Do a little bit at first. Washing the rocks, seeing if there's any material on them. Yeah, so I do have an update. I did go on Chicken Miners website and see if they were still selling the Paydirt. I actually went ahead and put 2 of them in my cart. I went over to PayPal to go pay, and it said it was sold out. So I did email him. I am waiting on an email back. Hopefully he will email me back and see if I can buy one of them at least. I told him I had a couple in my cart because they were not sold out on the website. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully I will be able to order them. If not, I'll have to wait. But I'm trying to. So I don't see any gold in this pan. So no gold in this one. But I'm going to go pan out the rest of the material. And I'm going to come back when we're done panning out the plus 10. Alright, so we just got done panning out the plus 10 material. We did actually find one more piece. So there's a nice big old piece of gold in there. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. One lonely piece of gold. Let me zoom you guys back out. And we're going to suck it up in the snuffer bottle. Yeah, I knew that one would go. Alright, so I'm going to go and clean all this up. We're going to come back and we're going to do our snuffer dump because I want to get some clean water in here. So we'll be right back. Alright, we just did the snuffer dump. We just got done cleaning the gold. Let me tell you, it was super hard cleaning it because I found 4 pieces of gold with quartz, and 2 of them are tiny. Let me show you the gold. Let me zoom you guys in. Alright. Those 4 pieces right there all are gold with quartz. I had to look at each one because they were staying with the gold, but they didn't look like gold. I actually had to look at them in the jeweler's loupe because they did not look like gold. But here's our really nice chunky gold. There's about 9 pieces of nice chunky gold. And we got some bigger gold right here. A little bit smaller than the big stuff. And then we got all this finer gold. I like this gold a lot, let me tell you. Natural from the ground. Let me zoom you guys back out. And since we got nice clean water in our snuffer bottle, we're going to suck all this gold back up. check that to make sure we got all those little specks. There were a few of them. All right. So, now that we got this one panned out, we got the one from November 5th, which is this material here and this material. So I'm gonna go pan. I guess we'll start with the -10. We'll start panning that out and we'll come back and we'll show you guys some gold. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We got all that cleaned up. We got our snuffer bottle there in front of the 524. We're gonna start panning this stuff out. All right, we got some clean water. Throw some jet dry in there. So I do have an update. I actually did get an email back from Chicken Miner. We are gonna be getting 2 bags of the new stuff that he's selling. It's 3/4 of a gram guaranteed, so 0.75. It is $8 more than I paid for these. I emailed him and told him that your website says you're sold out of it, but am I able to, buy a few of them? Emailed me back later the next day, and he's like, yeah, sorry about that. I had to update the quantity of how many I was selling. So he updated it. He says we're good to go. So I placed the order, put 2 of them in the shopping cart, and checked out PayPal. And it was a success. So we got 2 of them coming. I'm going to hopefully get that here before I post this video. I do have enough time. I have a couple videos lined up already. So I should get it within a week at least. Should still have time. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'll be able to get it, pan it, and then make the video on all 3 bags. Alright, let's see what we got here. There is gold in the pan. Alright, let me show you the gold. Let me zoom you guys in. Check it out. Some awesome Chicken Miner gold. Very cool. Let me zoom you guys back out. I gotta go get a snuffer bottle because all my snuffer bottles have stuff in it. So we got a new snuffer bottle. I can't believe I actually got these very cheap from Carolina Prospectors. The cheapest I ever paid for a Garrett Gold Guzzler. Less than $4 a snuffer bottle. Very worth it. I ordered quite a few of them actually. Alright, let's suck the gold up in the snuffer bottle. Alright, there we go. Very cool. So I'm going to go back through this material one more time, double check it. We're going to pan out some more material. And we'll show you guys some more gold. So we'll be right back. All right, we got all the -10 material all panned out. Now we got to pan the +10. So we're going to start panning it. I had to remove some of the organics. There was a ton, and I mean a ton, of organics. I mean, look at the watercolor. It's nasty. Let's see what we got for gold. Looks like we just got that big folded up piece. There it is. Very cool. We gotta leave that off to the side. We just gotta make sure we put it in the snuffer bottle. I don't see any more in here. Nope. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go pan the rest of the material. I'll leave that there till we come back, and we'll come back and we'll show you guys if there's any more gold in here. So, we'll be right back. Alright, so we just got done panning out the plus 10 material. Well, let me show you the last pan. The only thing I see in there is that last piece that we found when we were classifying it. There it is. I think this one will go through the snuffer bottle. Yep. So now we're going to take the big one here and we're going to throw it in the snuffer bottle. Very cool. Alright, I think I'm going to go clean all this up. We're going to come back and we'll do the snuffer dump. And we'll get some clean water in the snuffer bottle. So we'll be right back. Alright, we got all that cleaned up. We got some clean water in our pans. We're going to do the snuffer dump really quick. And we can get some clean water in the snuffer bottle. Since I'm still waiting on the package from Chicken Miner, I believe it should be here today, I think. So I'll be able to start panning that later when I get home from work, or tomorrow afternoon when I get up. I haven't tracked it. I know it was shipped. I saw the notification from PayPal that it was shipped. That's why I think it's coming today. Super excited about getting it. Can't wait. Make sure all the gold's at the front of the pan. Alright, let me show you the gold. Check it out. Let me zoom you guys in. Right, there you go. Very cool. Nice big old gold there. I like that one. Nice flat leaf gold right there. Like I said, that one's got a little hole in the middle of it. Looks pretty neat. Nice amount of gold. Very cool. Awesome stuff. Let me zoom you guys back out. Alright. And now we're going to suck the gold back up in the snuffer bottle. And I know that one piece won't fit up the straws, so we're going to have to just put her in the snuffer bottle, which is fine with me. Put her back in. Very cool. Alright. There we go. Nice clean water for our second bag there. So, alright. I think that's all we could do for now until we get our next bag of paydirt from Chicken Miner. So, I guess we'll come back and show you guys that we have it. So we'll see you back in a few when we get the package from Chicken Miner. Hello. Well, it's a few days later, and guess what we got? We got our package from Chicken Miner. This just came in the mail today, a couple hours ago. Just brought it inside. So we're going to open it up and see what we got. Does a really good job of taping these bags, let me tell you. Always appreciate it, though. I may have to get some scissors. Alright, We got some scissors here. I'm kind of iffy still about doing this. Just gotta get through the tape, but I appreciate that though. Awesome. Look at that. It's got a label on the bag. So this is the 3-pound Chicken Miners Famous Paydirt. We got 1. And we got 2. So this is the handwritten one. And we got a label on the other one. Interesting. So there's both bags. We did buy 2. So, I don't know, the material looks a little bit different. Not a lot of chunky stuff, it looks like. Looks dark, like the other materials. Do I see any gold in it? Not seeing gold yet. Sometimes you'll see the gold next to the bag. No, not seeing any gold. We know there's gold in it. It is 3/4 of a gram guaranteed. That is one difference with this purchase I did. Those bags were 1/2 gram guarantees. This is 3/4 gram guaranteed. So I think I'm going to pan this one because it was the handwritten one first. We'll save the one with the label for another thing later on. So we'll save this bag. And you know what? We got the invoice here. These bags were $78 per bag. Unlike these were $70 with a 1/2 gram guaranteed. The new bag is $78, 3/4 of a gram guaranteed. So we got the invoice here from PayPal. So let's show you what we got here. So this is the order. You can see we bought it on July 21st, 24 at about 12:16 p.m. It's the 3-pound Chicken Miners Famous Paydirt. 2 bags was total of $156 as a total for $156 for 2 bags. No shipping and handling, no shipping insurance, and no sales tax. And John, thanks again. Enjoy the panning. Chicken Miner. We're going to definitely enjoy the panning, let me tell you. I've always liked going through the Chicken Miners Paydirt because you never know what you're going to get. Some bags have been really good. Some bags have been mediocre. So, never really seen a bad bag from Chicken Miner. The bags I've always gotten were pretty good. I can't get out my pans yet. We're going to classify it still. And let me go get some tubs. And we'll come back and show you guys the classification. So, we'll be right back. Alright, so we got that all classified. Let me show you the plus 10 material. Here's the plus 10. Again, nice bigger rocks in here too. I did see 2 pieces of gold in here at least. I just covered them up. They just probably stayed in the plus 10 classifier. So we do know there's gold in here. I did see them. And then let me show you the minus 10. So here's the minus 10. Little bit of black sand. Not a whole lot. I did see gold in here as well. Awesome. And the material does appear to me, as of right now, look the same as before. I do think the color might be about the same as this material, and I think this one might be a little bit different. But we're going to go get our panning station all set up here, and we're going to come back and show you guys some gold. So we'll be right back when we get our panning station ready. Alright, I had to move the camera a little bit. I wasn't really showing much of the pan. But we got our panning station all ready. We're going to pan out the minus 10 material first. So let's pan some of it out on camera. Oh yeah, it's the same material, I think. Getting the water really dirty already, and I'm just pouring it in. So now let's pan it out. A lot of organics I see already in this material. Look at that. I don't know where he's at on his claim, or might be in the same spot as last year, not too sure. But looks like about the same of silt as the last 2 bags, especially the last bag I did. A lot of organics in here like the other bags too. The one thing I do like about Chicken Miners, it's a really fun bag to go through. There is a lot of material to make it hard, but it's kind of fun. I really thought the first bag that I went through, I'm like, oh, this is going to be really hard, because when Bayou Gold Guy told me about it, he explained it to me like it was super hard. So I'm very carefully panning it out. And I don't know, I guess since I've been going to Indiana panning out that micro gold, this stuff really isn't, I mean, it's hard, but it's not a super hard pay dirt like I thought it was going to be. I mean, I've panned out some hard pay dirts. I mean, not like double black diamond or something like that, but it's a fun pay dirt for me to go through. I really have a lot of fun with Chicken Miners. And now that I got even more bags of Chicken Miners, it's fun. So, I think I got, what, 4 bags now I got to go through of Chicken Miners. And we do have a new pay dirt that, from a new seller. I have not seen a video on YouTube yet. So I think that's going to be an upcoming video very, very soon. Don't want to give out too much information, but yeah, I'm interested in doing it because of something. So I need to do that probably right after these videos. Alright, let's see if we got any gold. And there is gold. Very cool. First pan, we're already seeing gold. Get all that black sand up there. This is all that black sand and hematite and all that stuff to make it hard. Alright, so you know what? I'm going to come back and we'll show you guys some gold. I'm going to go clean this up. Alright, I think we're all cleaned up here. Let me show you the gold. Let me zoom you guys in. Check it out. Sorry about that glare from the sun. Holy cow. But there's the gold. Very cool. Awesome looking gold. Very cool. Let me zoom you guys back out. And I guess I have to go get another snuffer bottle because I'm using all mine. That's alright. We got 8 more of these. We got some water in it. Let me throw some jet dry in there too. Yeah, I'm probably going to be going on a little trip here coming up in September. Never been there before. Never been on this side of the country yet. It's going to be pretty awesome, I think. I was invited to go with Wrench to Coos Canyon. So we're going to have another prospecting trip. I looked at flights yesterday after PA's live stream. They're actually pretty cheap. Really interested in going, especially how much the flights were. Could do the round trip for under $200, so it's not too bad. Really thinking about going. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It's a campground, and Wrench is going to have a nice camper there, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going through the material one more time, checking it for any gold. We're going to come back and show you guys some more gold. I'm going to go double check this material, and we'll be back. Alright, let me tell you, I spoke just a little bit too soon about being a tough paydirt. That was probably the toughest material out of these 3 bags as well. A lot of fine gold in this material. I had to do a little bit at a time, and I had to suck all the gold up. I couldn't just keep the gold in the pan and then repan more material. I could not do it. But we finally got all the material all panned out. So now we got the plus 10 material, and we're going to pan it right now. Yeah, like I was saying, man, I spoke just a little bit too soon. I was thinking it was going to be the same as one of those materials, and completely different. Like, completely different. It was a lot harder. There was more hematite in this material. Not that much magnetics, as you guys saw in the beginning when I opened up the bag of pay dirt, when I had it classified. Not much, but there was a lot of hematite. And that stuff does not stick to the magnet. Instead, it shines silver. And it looks like tiny little pieces of gold. And I thought it wasn't going to be that hard to go through, but it was the hardest out of the 3 so far. Still fun pay dirt. I like going through it. No gold in this one. All right, let's pan out some more really quick. Hey, there's one piece of gold. Look at that. One nice little Nike sign, little swoosh. Very cool. Let me zoom you guys in. There's the piece of gold right there. Awesome looking piece. Nice wire gold too. Let me zoom you guys out. And we're going to suck that piece up in the snuffer bottle. That's the only piece so far. And now we're going to put the rest of the material in the pan. And there's the other piece of gold that I saw. Let me zoom you guys in. The only other piece of gold right there. So it is a very thin picker. So very cool. We could still pick it up. Let me zoom you guys out. And now we're going to suck it up in the snuffer bottle. That was all the gold. I guess now we got to come back and do our snuffer dump on the 3rd bag. So I'm going to go clean all this up and get some fresh water, and we'll come back and we'll do the snuffer dump because this water's pretty nasty. So we'll be right back. All right, we got all that cleaned up. We got our snuffer dump here. I actually went ahead and I put dates on all these snuffer bottles so I knew which snuffer bottle went with which bag. I didn't want to get myself confused because I didn't have any room up here, so we went ahead and put dates on them. So we're going to do the snuffer dump on the last bag. So let's do the snuffer dump. Nasty water in here. This last bag was super challenging compared to the other 2, it felt like. Like there was a lot of fine gold in this bag. The other ones, it seemed like there was more chunkier gold too. So it made it a little bit of a challenge. Look at that pile of gold. That is so cool seeing that. Nice amount of gold. Look at that. Alright, let me show you the gold from the third bag. Let me zoom you guys in. Check it out. Lots of gold in here. And like I said, a lot of super fine gold. And there's that one nice piece of wire that was in the plus 10 material. But it's going to be interesting to see how much gold's in these bags. Let me zoom you guys back out. Alright. Let me get some good clean water for the snuffer bottle. I'll tell you one thing, I started watching videos from Coos Canyon. Man, people were finding some good gold. Hippie Explorer was out there. He ran about a half of a bucket, which was like 2 or 3 pans maybe, and got really good results. Like, I couldn't believe it. It was all fine gold, but man, some really good results. I gotta clean this up. I'm gonna go clean this up, get all the black sand and hematite out of this, and we'll be right back. Alright, we got all that gold dried up. We're gonna get ready to weigh it. So let me show you the gold one last time. This was the bag from May 24th of 23. Some nice chunky gold in there. This was the bag from November 5th of 23. Like that nice big piece in there. Nice big old picker. And this was our final bag from July 21st of 24. All right. Now we are going to weigh it. I am very interested in this because I want to see what I got here from 3 bags of Paydirt Chicken Miner. We're going to have to bring you a little bit closer so you guys could see. There's the scale. All right. We gotta put a weigh boat on, don't we? All right. Let's weigh up the bag from 5/24/23. $1.065. Let me go write that down. All right. So that was from bag number 1 from May of 23. Now we're going to weigh up the second bag. And you know what? I'm going to weigh up that nice picker there. So 0.195 grams. Very cool. Now we're going to weigh up the rest of the gold. $1.005 grams. I'm going to go write that down. All right. And our last bag from July of this year, we just got it. Let's weigh it up. Wow. We got 1.175 grams. Let me go write that down. All right, very interesting stuff. Gold's all over here. Not the same amount in each bag. It's very interesting to see that each bag has a different weight in it. So I guess we could probably weigh all three golds together, so then I could go figure out the ROIs and go from there. So the first bag should be 1.065 grams. Which is what we got. It grew on us. So bag number 2. .080 grams. So far the gold's looking the same too. All right, so 3.255 grams. Let me move you guys back. Awesome, so 3.225 grams. Let me write that down really quick. So we're gonna figure out the ROI on the May 24th, 23 bag, then the 11/5/23 bag, and then the bag from 7/21/24, and then we'll figure out the ROI on, I guess we could do it on July 21st, the overall ROI with the gold value of today's date. So let me go figure all that out, and we'll be right back. All right, so we just figured out the ROI for each bag and then for all three bags. So let me show you here. Okay, so bag number 1 was purchased on May 24th of 23. It was $70, no shipping. That bag is a half gram guaranteed. Well, for gold, the gold price per troy ounce was $1,964.50. Gold price per gram was $63.16. The total gold found was 1.065 grams. The gold value was $67.26. Makes the first bag a 96% ROI. For bag number 2, it was purchased on November 5th, 2023. That bag was $70 with no shipping. That bag has a half of a gram guaranteed. Gold was on November 5th, 2023, $1,993.40. Gold price per gram was $64.09. Total gold found out of that bag, 1.005 grams. The gold value was $64.41. That bag we got a 92% ROI. Bag number 3, the best bag so far, was purchased on July 21st, 2024. That bag was $78, no shipping. That bag has a 3/4 gram guarantee. Gold was a whopping $23.19.50. Gold price per gram was $74.57. we found 1.175 grams. The gold value was $87.62 for an ROI of 112.3%. That's pretty good for that third bag. I cannot complain. So, total gold found when I added up all the gold, total gold found was 3.255 grams. Okay. The total price for the 3 bags, 70 plus 70 plus 78, was $218. The gold value for the 3 bags was $242.72. So, you know what that means. We averaged over a 100% ROI. So let's take a look at our ROI for the 3 bags. Wow, 111.3%. And that's as of today's prices. So, yeah, if you want to sit and hoard Chicken Miners Paydirt for a year, a little over a year, and buy his recent one, or even if you just buy his recent one on today's prices, you'll have over 100% ROI. Definitely cannot complain with Chicken Miners. I would show you the dried dirt, but this one is not dried yet, so I can't really compare them still because that one is still dry. If it dries before I post the video, I could include a picture of the 3 Paydyrts, which I'm going to try to do. But that's awesome. 111.3% on 3 same bags of Paydirt, bought 3 separate times. And it's all within 14 months, just about. Not too bad. So let me go get my gold case, and we'll put the gold in the case. Here is our gold case. Damn dog's causing a ruckus upstairs. All right. Number 23, that's where we're at. We wrote down Chicken Miners, 3 bags. We're going to write down 3.255 grams. So let me show you what we wrote down. Number 23, Chicken Miners, 3 bags, 3.255 grams. Number 2, we did a Chicken Miners 1 bag, and we got 1.320 grams. Big difference. Let's see here. So let's get out our 23rd jar here, and we're going to put the gold in the jar. All right, here we go. Nice amount of Chicken Miners gold. Check that out. Awesome. There's the gold one last time. And I will have some awesome pictures at the end of the video. So please check those out. I greatly appreciate it. Awesome stuff from Chicken Miners. Can't complain again. I've always had good results, and I still got, one more from May, I think 2 more from November, and 1 more from July of this year. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on with those other 4 bags. And I still want to say I have an older one than this. I have to go through my stuff, but I think I have an older one. I remember buying, I swore I bought 2, and we only did one from what I remember. But again, you can't complain with Chicken Miner. Awesome looking stuff. Can't wait to go through the other 4 bags. It's going to be interesting. So, I don't know. It was awesome going through all 3 bags. I mean, I'm sure he's not in the same spot as he was, but I guess you never know. If you wanted to be a Patreon, we do have a Patreon page. I will leave the link in the description of this video. Other than that, again, please take a look at the pictures at the end of the video. So until next time, stay tuned. We got some awesome prospecting videos coming up here. So thank you all for watching. Be safe, be well, and we'll catch you on the next one.